Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a speed build planned like usual. We are working though today on Wade's house. Now you might not recognise the outside of Wade's house currently because I have changed it because we could do that in the new update. Thank you Nintendo. So I changed his house to fit in more with the area I was going for. I'll explain more about that in a second. But first of all, I would just like to say, if you are new here, welcome to the channel. If you enjoy speed builds and just Animal Crossing and just silliness basically, definitely go down, hit the subscribe button, come and join the Jellybean family. And now I'm going to talk about what I'm doing in today's video. So, like I said, today we're doing Wade's house. Now, I've already placed some parts down, as you can see. I'm planning on giving him kind of a fishing dock. So I'm going to be using lots of the new items from the update. So I'm super excited about that. Now, as you might notice, or if you watched my live stream, you'll know I had a mid-island crisis and decided to knock quite a lot of my island down, pretty much all of it, I think. And I just decided to try something else. I'm still doing a winter island, but I'm going to make it more of a city core winter island with some forest core elements. So I'm very, very excited. I just feel like this was more doable for me. I felt like trying to mix in too many themes at once was just, it looked too messy basically in my eyes. So I thought I'd decide to go for a city core instead. And so far I'm absolutely loving it. But here we are anyway. I'm starting off with some new items. We've got the storefront and this retro transportation stop, I believe it's called. I'm obsessed with these items. I just couldn't wait to use them, and I felt like I couldn't use them on my last theme of island because they didn't come in the right colors that I wanted, but they definitely fit in for this and I love them. I'm obsessed. Now, as you can see, I have flipped them around some pieces so you can see the back parts of them as well. I feel like a lot of people are doing this as well because they are an extra wall in effect, and I really love them on this dock area that I've got going on. So yes, obsessed. And now here we're going to be placing some fish around the area because, like I said, this is a fishing dock. It's Wade's fishing dock. So the fact that we got loads of those new fish crates and stuff like that is just amazing. It's really going to add to this dock area. So yes, I can't wait to use all of those. Now I'm adding these toilets here because I feel like when you go to a dock, there has to be toilets, right? Where's Wade supposed to go to the toilet? Or anyone who's here to fish? You want somewhere to go to the loo. Now I've placed these little counters down and I'm going to pop some fish items up there so Wade can sell his fish here. And I'm going to place some little tables as well. So if you want to buy the fish and have it cooked and eat it by the sea, then you've got some little tables to set out as well. This item is amazing. I love the shed. Not only is it great because you can access your home inventory, but I just love how it looks. You can customize it so many different variations. So another item I'm obsessed with. Now another item that I had to use in this build, a must use, was the yachts. I feel like they're just like little cute fishing boats. I'm actually going to be using 4 of them. You'll see me place the other 2 a little bit later. And I had to use these wave breakers. I don't think I've ever used them ever on any of my islands since this game came out because they're not a new item. I totally forget that they're there, but I really like how they look in this area. And here we go with the boats. We're going to put the other 2 boats here. And I really like how the anchors look next to them, so that's why I put them there. Not really any reason, I just think they look really good there. And now outside Wade's house, I'm going to give him his own little personal fishing section. He's just going to have, you know, his rods there and a little chair and a table. But we're going to go back over here and place this table here so there's another place for you to come and dine and eat your fish by the sea. And then this table is amazing. It's called the vintage table and I really like it, and I thought it would look really good at kind of the entrance of the dock area, just so it's a kind of the place where people come in, and if someone sat there and you need to ask questions and things like that, just kind of an information desk, I guess. Now I really want to clutter this dock out, so what I'm going to do is add anything that looks like it's wooden or would fit nicely on a docking area. And obviously I'm going to put a sign here just because it's where you can come and see what fish you can buy of the day, so the catch of the day kind of thing. And here's that other boat because apparently earlier I only placed 1 boat and didn't place that boat. I clearly couldn't find it in my inventory, so I had to go back. Now I always find corners like this really awkward to decorate, but I'm sure I'll figure it out towards the end of the video. Of course I know that I do because this is pre-recorded. But anyway, we're going to carry on by putting items here now at the front. I end up taking away that slippery sign, I believe, and then I'm just going to fiddle around with these stacks of fish containers, and I believe that's not what they're actually called. I said it completely wrong way, but it's okay because you know what I meant. And I've moved this table in a little bit more because I didn't realize how far it was actually sticking out, so that's why I did that. Now I find this drying rack in my inventory, and I think it's perfect for Wade. He needs somewhere to dry his clothes because I bet you he gets wet a lot from the ocean and from fishing. So why not give him a drying rack, hey? Right, for this section, I decided to extend the dock area to behind the museum because I had this space that I thought, what am I going to put there? And I thought, do you know what's the best idea? Extend the dock. It will look good, I hope. And anyway, I've decided to do that, and I've used some more of these storefronts and I flipped them around, and I've actually used a retro transportation stop and actually got it the right way around, and it's just somewhere for you to sit, and I actually really like it. I'm kind of obsessed with it that way around as well, and I've also used it at the front there, as you can see. So yeah, I'm just basically extending it behind the museum now, and I had to use these curved lampposts. I feel like they're really good. They give the dock kind of that dingy look, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't want this to look like a horror island. That's not my goal, but I just feel like whenever you see docks in movies and things like that, they always have these curved lampposts that make it just a little bit eerie. Now, like most of my builds lately, I have to use the scattered papers on the floor. I just love how they look. They're literally my new leaf pile for my winter island, because as you know, in my previous islands, I'm obsessed with leaf piles, and I feel like I can't use them on this island, which makes me absolutely devastated. It's so tragic, but it's okay. My next island won't be winter, so we'll be back to using those leaf piles. Now, here at the front, I decided to put 2 benches just because I think they look, you know, really cozy there, I guess. I just like how they look there. They really bring that sort of the entrance is here kind of vibe. I try to make sense. I hope you guys understand what I mean, because even half the time when I'm listening back to this, I'm like, what were you talking about? But it's fine. It's all good. Now, I popped a street piano down here at this section here because I thought there's always someone playing music when you walk on these docks and things like that. There's, you know, someone playing a piano or a trumpet or something along those lines. And this new item I'm using here is called the steel fence. I love this item. It's really amazing. It's like having a whole new fence, but it's an item, so you can move it however you want. It doesn't just have to go in like a specific place, if that makes sense, in the square, the in-game squares. But I love it. It's really underrated item. I don't think I've seen anyone use it before, or if they have, I haven't really noticed. It's got lots of customization options at halves for it, and yeah, it's a good item all rounder. Now, you see the silver fence on the right side here. I have put it all around the museum now. It kind of looks like a prison, but it kind of doesn't. I like how it looks. It kind of blocks the areas off, but also they're still kind of open, if that makes sense. So I thought it was the perfect item, and I customized them all in silver at Halves Island, and you can actually put like little posters on them and things like that, even your own custom design posters. So they're definitely a must-have item for any city core or just any island in general, to be honest. Now, another amazing item that I'm obsessed with lately is these wooden boxes. They are a DIY item, and you can customize them to have so many different colors, and also you can put like in-game stickers on the front, or you can put your own custom design on the front, so you can literally make them a wooden box for anything, and I think it's such a great item. Now, I'm currently just decorating some of the stalls and the tables around this area, accidentally kicking some custom path out, as you do, as always. But anyway, I'm just popping some finishing touches around, and just things like food and this bottle of water, which I'm really obsessed with for some strange reason, but hey ho, I really like it. And obviously the tin bucket. Can we just talk about the bucket? We have wooden bucket, tin bucket. We can now place them on things. Do you remember before we could only pop them on the floor, and now we can actually place them onto tables and boxes and things like, oh my gosh, thank you so much Nintendo for adding that feature. They should have been in the beginning like this, but hey ho. I see you, Wade, watching me place all these goodies down, especially the snacks. He's probably going to come along, pick them up and scoff them down his face. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, we're adding some finishing touches now, like these bottles. I feel like they're perfect just to place around the dock area, really. and of course some more scattered papers, and we've added trash bags, and this little radio that I popped over there on one of the barrels by the yacht is actually a broken radio, and I think it's really cool. So occasionally it will go like really icky and staticky, and I think that's a really awesome item, and I cannot wait to use it more on other builds, on other islands and things like that. So yeah, definitely a great item. So back here I'm going to add another wave breaker, and there's a cute little fan just sat there enjoying a donut, I think, or a drink, I can't quite tell. And obviously I'm going to put another wave breaker here, and we finished this area now, so it's time for our walkthrough. I thought I'd start off down what I would call the entrance of the dock area, and we walked past that little packet of snacks just dropped there on the floor. It looks really messy with all these scattered papers everywhere, and I really like how it looks. And here's those decorative bottles that I like placing everywhere. Here's the fish area where you can buy your fresh fish and your sushi caught by Wade himself, the one and only. Here's somewhere to go to the loo, and I really love how this area feels so cluttered, but also everything kind of fits, but there's still like little hints of colour, so it's not just, you know, a dark dingy looking area. Oh, and I had to put this little treasure map on Wade's little table because I feel like he'd be the sort of person that'd be interested in treasure hunting, definitely. He probably talks to Gulliver and asks, because, you know, Gulliver's a pirate, so he's bound to know some sort of treasure tricks or locations, right? I love how the piano looks with the plain fairy lights over the top of it. I think it looks really cute, especially at this time of day when it's starting to get a little bit darker, but it's still light out. I really think it looks really nice. Now just heading back over here onto this rock area where you can just sit and enjoy the sunset over the sea. And we have finished the tour, everyone. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I had so much fun building this area for Wade. It was really different to what I normally do, but I think I say that in most of my videos. Like I said, I like to do something different each time. I don't like to kind of stick with the same ideas or something like that. It's nice to change it up, basically. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please do go and give it a big thumbs up for me. It really helps out my channel. Also, if you're new and you enjoyed this video as well, please do hit the subscribe button. Come and join the Jellybean family. I also stream, and I will be streaming on Twitch soon, and I'll be playing some other games basically other than Animal Crossing. So yeah, definitely subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm going live or when I post a video. Also check out my socials so you know when I'm going to go live and when and what time and things like that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video, everyone. Bye!